Hi, I'm Lou Caruso from Surfcasters Journal, and today I want to talk to you about a very hot topic, and that's stolen rods and reels. If you do any kind of surfing on the internet, at least once, twice, 3 times, sometimes 4 times a year, you have guys getting on saying their rods and reels were stolen. Now, I come up with a little idea, and what it does, it still allows you to protect your rod and yet take your reel off, and you can keep your reel stored in the car where it's in a safer place, out of sight, out of mind, and yet your rod is still protected. Alright, this is called the rod vault. For those of you who don't know, they're expensive but worth their weight in gold. Alright, this setup, the 2 rod setup will run you about $199, and to me it's one of the best investments you can make. Alright, your rod, normally you have your reel on it, you slide it in, put this closed, and then you put a padlock on here. Now I use an old trailer lock which can't be cut. You can't get a hacksaw in there, so it locks it very securely. Now if somebody tries to steal it, they can't get your rod or your reel. The knurl for your reel is locked in, so they can't even get to it to get your reel off to take the rod, to disconnect it. It's a really good system. So what I did is, when I travel, I don't like to travel with my reels on. It's a little idiosyncrasy of mine. So what I do is I take my reels off. And last year, J&H had a big sale going on, and they were liquidating all kinds of odds and ends. And they had a bucket full of reels, and they were selling them $1 a piece. So they were broken, no spools. I didn't care. I was interested in one thing, and that was the stems. So what I did is I bought 4 of the reels. It cost me $4. And I took them and I cut the stems off. So now what I do is I take my reel off, I put it in the car, I put one of these stems on, and now I can still put my rod in here, and my rod is still secured. It's still locked in here, and there's no way to get it out. So what happens now, it's just the rod. They don't see the reel. They can't steal your spool. They can't steal your handle. All of that is secured in the car. So if they want the rod, they have to break something. They're either going to break the rod at a disgust, or they're going to figure out a way to hacksaw the whole rod vault off your vehicle. I don't think anybody's going to do that. It seems to be that most of the time it's a theft of opportunity. Somebody left their stuff, ran in to get a cup of coffee. Somebody left a rod on their car and ran down to the beach. When they got back to the car, rod was gone. So hopefully this will help secure your equipment a little bit better. Little cheap trick.